Welcome back, crypto family. This is XRP before 10K, 10 Life Edition, and we are on episode 24. Today is 6/26/2025. It's 1:50 in the morning. I believe XRP is at $2.18, but we will just check just in case. Can't wait to get paid Friday. I'm gonna get probably like 50 more XRPs, which is equivalent to when XRP hits 10K, that's equivalent to like 500,000 or something. Yeah, that's like an additional 100 times. My brain cannot do the math. Okay, so 100 times 10K is a million. So 50 times, yeah, so 500,000. Basically, I'm adding another $500,000 to my portfolio this Friday while I'm working at Burger King, because like I said, XRP is going to 10K. You guys don't understand that, I guess. Still, if you've been following me, you understand why it's going to 10K. But if you don't, then you need to start from episode 1 and just go up from there. But yeah, so basically today, or Friday, I'm gonna add another $500,000 to my portfolio. What's the XRP price today? As long as every 2 weeks I add at least 50 XRP, 100 here and there, but at least 50, that's 500 bands every 2 weeks I'm adding to my portfolio. You can't beat that. You really can't beat that. You're not gonna get that anywhere else. It's just the truth. It rained so much today. Oh my God, I have to put my feet on the skateboard because like the floor is still kind of damp. But yeah, it's at it says $2.18 right now. Cheap as can be, super cheap. So basically, y'all, I wanted to talk about, before we get into our book, we only got a couple pages and then we're on chapter 5, I believe, but I'm not gonna start chapter 5 today. I'm gonna start tomorrow because I kind of want to get back in the flow of getting at least half of each chapter done every night. It's just my memory issue with my phone, so I had deleted a little more stuff today to make sure we didn't have any cutoffs, because I think yesterday we were cut off a little bit short. I mean, we had the whole episode, but I didn't get to say goodbye and I didn't get to say the prayer that I wanted to, but I stuck with it because it's genuine. I don't like to do shit again because I feel like it's not genuine. But yeah, $2.18 for XRP. I'm adding another $500,000 worth, which is 50 XRP, to my portfolio Friday. So flex, because like in 10 years, y'all can't do that. And I'm over here working at Burger King, adding 500 bands to my portfolio. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, bro, but I'm being humble because I know, I divinely know where it's going. So it's like, I'm nothing but smiles, man. Nothing but smiles. And you know what's crazy today, guys? Today we did a live chat, right? I went live on TikTok, and guess how many people we had tune in? It lasted for about 2.5 hours, the live. But basically we had 960 people, basically 1,000 viewers, which is crazy because I remember I used to have like 4 viewers. So I've really been building up. But like during this live chat, I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to go get food, right? And I'm going to get it for free. And it's because people fuck with me. And literally I got the free food. When I walked up, people were already waiting for me to come in. Like, I was like, were y'all stalking me on TikTok? They're like, no, we saw you from across the street. So when I walked in, they're like, hey, Cedric, hey, like all excited. So I got free food, I got free drink, and then it was pouring down rain. And when I walked out of Burger King, and this is the thing about being connected to God and being respected and being good with people. So I walked out the Burger King right with my umbrella in the rain, and some dude pull up. He knows me, I guess, through my family, I think. But he pulls up in a Bentley. He's like, hey, said, you need a ride? And I'm like, nah, man, I live right here the street over. I'm good. I appreciate it though. But he was in a Bentley, fam. That's the only Bentley I seen in this little town, you know. But I peeped. I was like, oh shit, he got a Bentley. And the next thing you know, he's like, hey, you need a ride? Said. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, everybody knows me, bro. So when this XRP shit hits 10K, I'm gonna be walking around this bitch like a spiritual Jay-Z. I don't like Jay-Z because, you know, he worships Satan, but, you know, like, it's pretty cool. And shit like that is just divine. It's just having divine energy. And that's why I cannot wait to be at the position to where you guys have seen so much from the $10,000 XRP that came true into me actually being put in front of people to talk and getting paid, and you guys actually being able to listen to me without judgment and understanding who I actually am. Because like I said, I'm a light worker. I'm divine. I am very, very high ranked in the spiritual realm. Very high ranked. I have a divine connection to God, Jesus Christ, and I have spiritual gifts. What was I gonna do? Well, yeah. Oh, I was gonna tell y'all. So basically today I had court. Remember, I was gonna give y'all an update. So my ancestors, I talked to God and I talked to my ancestors through a group of people called the Collective, right? So basically, to sum it up, is basically like tarot card readers, right? And I caught on to this. Like, I have really good intuition, but I caught on to this gift that I was blessed with. Anyways, before I went to court, the collective, they were telling me I'm gonna get my justice today, right? So I get up early. I'm at court before it even opens. You know, I'm waiting outside the door. Gotta get my knife, bro, because I just got a high frequency in my ear, in my right ear, and that's always like some kind of sign, so I had to make sure. Oh. Alright, I'm chilling. If someone comes in here, they're getting murked. Respectfully. I don't know where I put my machete though. Where did I put my machete? I don't know. I have my knife though, so I'm not tripping. But anyways, y'all, so yeah, the collective that I speak to, they were like, you're gonna get your justice today. And I showed up to court. I had everything ready. And guess who didn't show up to court? The girl. She didn't show up to court, right? And I kind of had a feeling she wasn't going to show up to court because she can see my spiritual energy. She stalks me, and I've been telling her, like, hey, it's not going to go good. It's not going to go how you planned. My ancestors, my great-great-grandfather that's dead, he is upset. He was spiritual. He was a preacher. My grandfather, Cornelius Cunningham, which is, you know, my grandpa's father, he's dead. He's not playing about me. And my spiritual team, they're not playing about me. They're not going to play about me. Like, at all. And that's why I try to warn people that come into my energy, like, please don't come into my energy trying to play with me. I'm not here to play. I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not here to play. I'm here to raise the frequency of consciousness in this world, and that's what I'm here to do. And anyone that gets in my way is going to face my spiritual team in the wrath of Jesus Christ and God. Straight up. Because I am a divine human being. High-ranking spiritual human being. 100% God, 100% human being. So yeah, anyways, they said she was going to get her justice. She didn't, or I was going to get my justice, but she didn't come to court. So they gave us another date in August. But, like, she tried to claim that she didn't live where she's been living the last, like, 90 days. I guess her people she lives with lied and said she didn't live there. Anyways, so that's that. And the thing about the collective is, right after I got out of court, I went to see what the collective had to say. And guess what the collective had to say? And this is my spiritual gift. So basically, what the collective had to say was, she's trying to run, she's trying to flee, and that's what the collective said. And it went on about it, but yeah. So with the collective, basically with the collective, how this works is, it'll tell you something, right? And then after you get done with that task, it will tell you something else that is next up, and it will directly relate to what you're going through. And that's how you know it's meant for you. It's hard to explain. I kind of explained it on my X account, Nevermore171. Y'all can check me out, it's in my bio. But like, these are real spiritual gifts, and they're telling me that she's going to end up in prison. So I'm not really too worried about it. I already know what's going to happen. It does not look good that she missed out on court and they can't find where she's at, you know. And if she misses court in August, she's going to have a warrant for her arrest, and this is not going to be good. Like, the thing is, I give divine love, I give genuine love to people. So when they do me wrong and it really gets to a point, there is no turning back. I'm going to make sure you get your karma, and I'm never going to give you the chance to get in my energy again. Ever. Oh, fuck. Ever again. I just dropped that knife on my foot. Ow. But yeah, you're not going to get back in my energy. Protecting my energy. And you know what's crazy? She had the nerve to jump in my live today, and she made like 12 accounts. I had to block like 12 accounts. She jumped in my live. My live was popping. I didn't want to end it, but honestly, people in my chat were like, she's messing up the energy, you should probably just get off. And I'm like, yeah. So I got off, you know. Like, people know who I am, people know how I am. I'm not no bad person. Positivity. I'm teaching y'all how to love yourself. I'm teaching y'all about self manifestation, and I am showing y'all a prophet. Literally, I am a prophet. It might not hit y'all yet, but I am a prophet of Jesus Christ. I'm a prophet of God. I was sent here for a reason, and I already told y'all why. But yeah, she kept doing that, and I had to block like 12 accounts, bro. And it's just crazy. Like, you're gonna miss court, and you know we have court, and it's for my restraining order, just so you can harass me a little more. Like, no, I don't need that. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh no. My work hat is freaking soaked by water. But anyways, y'all, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. We really don't have much for tonight, because I don't want to start chapter 5 just like that and make it into 3 nights. Like, that's pointless. So we're on chapter, well, first off, we are reading The Mastery of Self by Don Miguel Ruiz. We are on chapter 4, Unconditional Love for Others, and that's very important. It's one thing to have love for yourself unconditionally, but being able to unconditionally love other people is important. Like today, look, this is a very good example. Some dude came in, like a couple people came into my TikTok live talking trash, and you know, my crypto family, y'all defend me because y'all know who I am. Y'all know I'm not on that. Like, there's a time and a place, and this is not the place. You know, this is not the place. Grow up, get mature. Like, we're really doing stuff in this area right here. But anyways, the dude was talking trash, and I just hit him with like, dude, I love you, God bless you, like, you need to learn how to heal yourself, etc. And he kept talking trash, and then finally after the live, he came to his senses, and he was like, bro, I'm sorry, I don't know why I did that. And I was like, it's okay, man, you know, people get bored and they just do shit. And he was like, no, I wasn't bored, I don't know why I was doing that. I'm not like that at all, man. I see you're a good dude, God bless you, and I'm sorry, man. And I was like, it's okay, family. It's okay. Like, if you need advice, hit me up. No hard feelings on my end. I understand. But it's just a learning thing. You guys gotta learn. I am you, you are me. The fuck was that? Trippy. Where's my knife, bro? I better just have this thing pulled out just in case, because you never know, bro. I got people plotting on me. Even not people outside of my little crazy ex. People are plotting on me, bro. Because I had to beat somebody up the other day because they touched somebody literally punched my female cousin and made them bleed, a dude. So I had to leave and go beat his ass. And now he's like he gonna do something, bro. Like, you know where I stay, bro. I'm in the tent, bro. You can come over here, bro. You can get what you deserve, bro. That's you can get it again, bro. And that's the thing, like, I stay in my spot. I don't send hate to people. But if they come looking for it, they're gonna find exactly what they're looking for. You feel me? So let's just keep that right there. But yeah, we're on chapter 4 and unconditional love for others, part 2. So right here it says, oh man. All right, well, basically it was talking about exercises you guys needed to do, right? That's what it was talking about, but we're gonna go back into it. It says, this next part involves your imagination. I want you to imagine that you are meeting the person who hurt you in a spiritual form only. Oh, in their spiritual form only. In this meeting, you can talk directly to the other person's authentic self. The part of them that is awake, not lost in the fog or drunk at the party. In this form, they are imbued with unconditional love, and you can say whatever you want without fear. Tell them how you really feel about them and the situation, and then imagine what the person would say to you from the perspective of their authentic self. Write the dialogue out between the two of you. Here's my friend's example. Dad, I am so angry and saddened by what happened. I can't believe you would hit your wife like that. You scared me so bad. We are best friends, and I looked up to you so much. I can't understand how you would do that. What is the matter with you? When you drank, you were such a different person. I feel guilty that I wasn't there to stop you. When you died a few months later, I was sad, but also a little relieved because I knew I wouldn't have to worry about your violence anymore. I couldn't help but feel guilty for feeling relieved by your death too. Damn, that's fucked up. But son, I am so sorry for hurting your mother and you. This is the dad's response. Son, I am so sorry for hurting your mother and you. I completely lost control of myself. I didn't know what I was doing. When I drank, I am not myself. Please know that I want only the best for you and your mother. I love you both dearly, and if I could take back that moment, I would. I am so very sorry, and I ask for your forgiveness. You have absolutely nothing to feel guilty about. I am responsible for that entire situation, so I want you to let all of that go right now. Please know that from where I am now, I have only love for you and your mother, and I am doing my best to help you from afar. Man, fuck that shit, bro. If a man hits a woman while they're drunk, he just ain't shit. There's no excuse. Alcohol, etc., etc. There's no excuse, bro. I've been drunk before in the past, and all I do is just get drunk and laugh. Like, if you're a shitty person when you're drunk, you're just a shitty person, and y'all need to stop excusing that shit. Like, real shit. If you're with someone and when they get drunk, they're a piece of shit to you, they're just a piece of shit. There's really nothing else to it, like, at all. I don't care what anybody has to say. And that's why, like, even when that dude hit my cousin, he was trying to like say this and that. Bro, fuck that shit, bro. I'm about to beat you up, bro. Because there's no excuse, bro. You don't hit my cousin several times, break her computer, and make her bleed and shit. No, bro. You're getting your ass beat. And a lot of people just need their ass beat respectfully. Like, I'm a godly person. I'm divine, spiritual. You know, I mean well. I'm a light worker of Jesus Christ. But in reality, sometimes people just need to learn a lesson. It doesn't mean every time you see them, beat the shit out of them. No. But sometimes people just, they need to be refreshed back into reality sometimes. And it just is what it is. Like, I'm not coming from a place of hate. I don't hate that dude that hit my cousin. I just think he does not love himself. He has his own issues going on, and instead of him working on that, he prolonged it and became a bad person, and he had to get beat up. You feel me? And I'm not the one that's going to be holding bad emotions towards somebody, because I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. But yeah, he said, okay, so we just said he was doing his best from afar. That's what the dad said, whatever. It's cap. And this exercise allows you to get in touch with your feelings at the time, express them, then listen to the response from the other person, spoken from the perspective of his or her authentic self. The result for most people is that they are better able to see and understand the actions of the other person. They are better able to see and understand that the actions of the other person weren't personal, and that the heart of every individual is unconditional love. That's debatable. I'm not gonna lie. That's really debatable, because some people really just don't have unconditional love in them at all. But, you know, I kind of get what they're saying, but I don't think this example was the best example for real. This is like one time I didn't really agree with this book. Because, like, I don't care. Alcohol, whatever it is, drugs, whatever, bruh. If you're a good person, you're not going to do something bad, regardless. Alright, but yeah, so, and we're already almost done with this, y'all. Like I said, we only had a little bit more. It says, remember to be gentle with yourself as you explore and release these past events that have caused you pain. This can be difficult, but the truth is that the tougher it is, the more you stand to gain. The freedom you will experience will profoundly affect your life going forward, and it is very difficult to progress on your path without going through this important step of forgiveness. Take it slow and return to these exercises when you need to. Going a little deeper each time. So just practice that, y'all. Try to see other people's point of view, but don't let just shit just slide. Like, if you got somebody and they hit you, it's a dude and he hit you, just let that man go. I'ma just be real. Or you got a female, she hit you, just let her go. Someone that really loves you and has divine love and it's unconditional, etc., etc. Drugs, alcohol, high stress situations, they're not gonna hit on you. And I'm just leave it at that, because I know what I'm saying on that, and they're not gonna do that. But yeah, tomorrow, see, I told y'all it was quick. Tomorrow we are reading chapter 5, spotting the triggers and maneuvering the traps. Me, I know my triggers. If my ex keeps bothering me on TikTok, it affects me, so I just keep blocking her and blocking her. I had to get off of TikTok because it's just bothering me. It's just annoying. Like, I don't need that in my spirit. You got a choice. You can focus on the negative or you can focus on the positive. And since that negative kept just like shifting onto my positivity, just turn the whole TikTok live off. Take her away. Now I can focus on the positivity. I can talk to my crypto family and my spiritual family, and I can put my energy into that. So it's just a choice, y'all. It's just a choice. And like with Master Yourself, you know how many people I got talking shit to me on TikTok about XRP going to 10K? Like, dude, it's not a conversation to talk shit to somebody. You can have different opinions. Like, he thinks XRP is going to go to 10 bucks max. I think it's going to go to 10,000 and plus. Okay, we can agree to disagree. I can hear his side, he can hear my side. Just because we think each other is not making sense, or that's not how it's going to be, does not mean we have to clash or be ops, etc. That's not how that works. Like, most people that don't have emotional intelligence, that's what they lead to. They just want to go straight into clashing and anger and trying to prove somebody wrong and lower someone else. Like, no, that's not what we're doing over here. If you come to my TikTok channel talking trash, all I'm going to say is God bless you, I love you, I hope you learn how to heal. Join us. You know, we're learning how to love ourselves. We already learned that a couple episodes. We already mastered this, master yourself. I'm not self, the master of love, and we're working on the master yourself. So we're really getting ourselves together, chat, and it's been a journey for me. It's really been a journey for me. It really has, like, for real. The person you guys are seeing right now in front of you is 9 years of healing and self-work and spiritual work, shadow work, manifestation, and really loving myself. Like, a month or two ago, I didn't even technically love myself. I didn't understand what having self-love meant. But that's why I'm reading these books to y'all, because these books help me. Before I started reading these books, I probably have not read a book since school, you know, since actually being forced in school or something like that. I mean, I'm dyslexic, but you feel me? It's like, this actually genuinely helped me. And I'm trying to help y'all, because once we get this abundance, and it's coming, I'm telling y'all, it's coming. Once we get this abundance of wealth, if you got your self-love mastered and you got your mastery of self mastered, for one, your self-love's mastered. You don't need anybody. You don't need to have anyone control you for the love that they offer you. And then for two, if someone's talking shit on you, saying this about you, it's not going to affect you, because you know yourself and you've mastered yourself. You know who you are. Just because someone randomly comes in saying this and that doesn't mean anything. Like, I got people saying I'm going to be in this tent for 10 years. Who said I'm going to be in this tent until XRP hits 10K? Who said that? I never said that at all. Someone said saw tent and XRP together and something. I don't know. They just commented on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I want to see what they said real quick, honestly. But, like, people are so quick to judge me. So quick to judge me. And I just don't like it. And that's what's wrong with the world. Like, I posted that, like, this girl tortured me and stuff like that. And people were like, oh, you're a weak man. Like, no, bro. For one, I'm a black male. I'm white and black, but, you know, in society, I'm considered black. I'm not about to put my hands on a female with knowing what type of system revolves around where I'm at. Why would I put my hands on a female so then I can go to jail, regardless if I'm in the right or wrong? Like, no, I'm not doing that. And then secondly, men want to talk about, they want to be able to express their emotions and stuff, but they're the first one to judge another man for being emotionally intelligent. And that's the issue with everyone, bro. Like, men can be emotionally intelligent without being weak. Me personally, and someone looked at me weird when I told them this. I don't know if I told y'all that the other night, but, like, I have mastered feminine energy and I have mastered masculine energy. I will beat somebody's ass, but at the same time, I am emotionally intelligent, to where I have emotions and I can express emotions, but I'm also very strong, powerful, and a leader. I have mastered the yin and yang, and that's so beautiful. Man, I wish I could kind of see. Oh wait, I can. Okay. Hey, he said, so the dude said, I saw Tint and XRP together and subscribed faster than the XRP transaction. That's real as fuck. My man. That's so real. So real. Y'all are gonna see though, like, I'm in this tent and yeah, I'm in a situation, but y'all are gonna see the power of God, and y'all are gonna see who I truly am and how far I get from being right here. There's a ton of people that would have fell off, who knows, probably got into drugs or something if they were in a tent, living in a tent, trying to save crypto and going to a mediocre job. A lot of people would have fell off, but I know what I'm doing, I know who I am, and I know what's coming for me. I am a crypto millionaire. I have no doubt. I know I am. Like, you see the look on my face. I know I am. I'm humble. I'm very, very humble. Very humble. And someone tried to talk shit about me working at Burger King, but the whole time they don't realize I was just working in a 5-star restaurant, cooking for Justin Bieber, LeBron, Dave Chappelle, Keanu Reeves, Lil Durk, the Kardashians, so many people, you know. So never judge somebody. You guys need to stop judging people and understand who they are before you go quick to judge. Because honestly, when you guys judge someone, and when people judge me, I see it as a weakness in you. I don't see it as a weakness on my end. I see it as a weakness in you, because it comes from a lack of self-love. If you love yourself and you have unconditional love for others, there's no reason you're going to be on my thing talking trash. But yeah, guys, tomorrow we're going to actually read chapter 5. How far are we actually? We're like, I gotta buy another book soon, y'all, because we're getting close to finishing this. We have what? We're on chapter 5 basically, and I think there's about like 10 chapters, maybe. Probably about like 10 chapters in here. So we're already basically, half done with this book. I'm gonna try to see what other books Don Miguel Ruiz has, because we are gonna master every possible thing that we can. What spirituality, ourself, every single thing that we can possibly master before we come into this wealth, to make sure that we are the ultimate version of ourselves that we can be. And you guys are in the right place. I love you, crypto family. I'm gonna do a little quick prayer, and then we're gonna call it a night. God, Heavenly Father, please watch over my crypto family. You know where their heart is, God. They are divine. They are your chosen people. The ones that know XRP is going to 10K, they're not just guessing. It's a spiritual thing that you have divinely told them about, connected them to. Because without the divine connection and spirituality to the average person, it does not make sense. But for the ones that can see and that have a knowing, they are here because of you, God. And me, myself, I am your son. You chose me to raise the consciousness in this world. And I'm asking you personally to please watch over them. Give them a blanket of protection tonight. And make sure they sleep safe and have an amazing day tomorrow, God. So please, God, in Jesus' name, thank God. Amen. And you guys are so protected now. You guys can do anything you want. Tomorrow, it's already done. Whatever you have on your mind that you want to get done tomorrow, it's already done. As someone of the Divine Collective, the 144,000 frequency, you have just been blessed by me. And that's going to go a long way. I love you guys. Peace. And I got to upload this video. Good night.